I'm blessed, bro. How you doing? I'm good.
Man, it's an honor to have you here. I think you're one of the hidden gems of the DMV region that just doesn't get enough of the spotlight. So I want to highlight and give you your flowers today.
I appreciate that, bro.
All right, let's do it. So, look, we're going to start
Let's
with a
get it.
battle that really, I think, changed the tide for me personally as far as your brand, and it's Wordplay the Menace versus Rashad the God. My favorite bars from that
Okay.
battle, you said SRT, this cat going straight to hell. I put that on my hood like a JBL. I'm a hustler. I can find a shimmer of light in misfortune. She a RN, bartender, and curl hair on the side like a Jewish nigga. You was
What you
wilding against Shad.
nigga?
What you remember from that battle and what inspired that performance?
um, what I remember about that battle
Mhm,
is me wanting to like I always go crazy in December at home. Like
mhm,
or just in December in general. There's another
mhm,
battle that you may bring up that happened in around that same quarter around the time where I go crazy.
mhm,
But I always want to end the year off good and you know, and me and Rashad came in the game together. You know what
okay.
I'm saying? When Rashad was 16, he just started battling. So I seen
Mhm,
Rashad from 16 all the way up until the point that he stood in front of me. So I was this was literally me letting him know that like nigga, I know what you used to be and I seen you grow and I'm not
mhm,
taking the light on you.
mhm.
And I wanted to be the best in the building that day. That's what I wanted. I wanted to be the best in that building, and I feel like I was the best in the building that day.
You 100% accomplished that. The next battle that I love aesthetically what the battle looks like visual wise. I love the energy y'all both had. Wordplay the Menace versus Foots. I love this battle for so many reasons. This made me a Foots fan and it put me on to you. I
Hmm.
would say my favorite bars from you, or some of them, was pat down, then a wristband in a hospital. That's gonna be the last place foot rests like an ottoman. Krishan Rock, I had the baby in places I shouldn't have had it.
Places I shouldn't have had it.
Headshot with a bolt action. Before he died, I made him brainstorm. You was wilding
Brainstorm.
against Foots. What inspired that performance?
It's Foots, bro. That's my brother. You know what I'm
Mhm,
saying? The company.
mhm,
When I was when Kales called me for that battle,
mhm,
and mind you, this was me coming right after the RBE intake. You know what I'm
mhm,
saying? I just was
mhm,
off. I just came off of RBE intake. Had a fire
mhm.
battle, the best battle intake ever put out versus me and Cash Kid. If you haven't seen it, go watch it.
Tap in.
And I had a lot of momentum. I had a
Mhm,
lot of momentum, and I knew Foots was just getting his name out there and everything.
mhm,
And he was fire. He went viral with Lou Castro. He was up there. So my only thing was don't let Foots outshine you. I don't think nobody can out rap me.
mhm.
There ain't a human that breathes that can out rap me. We could
Facts.
probably get on the same level, but you're not going to out rap me.
Mhm,
But I knew Foots had the charisma, the personality, the performance to edge the round. So I
mhm,
made sure that my aggression, my conviction, my punches, my everything was on point. You know what I'm
mhm.
saying? The headbutt and I wasn't playing. That was all energy. That was all instinct. I was after he got done rapping what he rapped, I felt like I had to take it a step further and just like bring that aggression. So
Damn, that's crazy.
if Foots wasn't what he was, man, that battle wouldn't have been as great as it was.
I love
And
that battle.
it just continues my streak of great performances on Exile.
All right. So then the next battle I got to talk to you about is Wordplay the Menace versus J2. You was wilding in this one too. My
Mm-hmm.
favorite bars from you was I ain't got one gay bar for you. I'ma let you die with pride. You just lost the fight of your life and your mom in there trying to slap box. Papa was a rolling stone. You know how long I waited for you to say something.
Say
For
something.
future references, I got trust issues, Metro Boomin. You was wilding against J2. What inspired that?
J2. J2 being the name. Um
Mhm,
and that being a short prep battle. That was on 24 hours.
damn.
Um Kales called me and she
Mhm,
was like, I need you to rap. And I was like, all right, who? She's like, I'll call you back in an hour. Just start writing.
mhm.
She called me back an hour. She was like, J2. I was like, nothing that I had at that moment was good enough for J2. I scratched it. I said, I'm gonna meditate and I'm gonna be good. Truth be told, I didn't start writing for him until I got on the road to Atlanta. I was driving the bus. I was It was two buses. I'm driving one bus, they on the other bus.
Mm-hmm.
So, and these battles can vouch for this. Steve O can vouch for this. King hashtag can vouch for this. Who else was on that ride? Simba. All the people that was on that bus
Mm-hmm.
watched me drive and write that round in real time.
That's crazy.
And that Temptations bar, I built the whole round around that bar. That bar I came up with first, and was like, you know what? We got pulled over for gas. We ain't even need gas. I just pulled over real quick, and I just jotted it down, and then we got back on the road. By the time we got to in Atlanta, I was ready to rap.
That's crazy, yo. You're incredible. Yeah. The next battle I want to talk to you about. This was such a special battle. Wordplay the Menace versus Cuban. It was some stuff on the line, but I just love this battle. I love where it was shot too. It just looks good on cam as well. But you had some fire bars for Cuban. By the third, he down 0-2, losing oxygen. Crazy. The scope amazing. I could hit
Hmm.
a Cuban nigga from Haiti. Cuba Gooden in the snow. You needed all those dogs to get you motion. Bullet got Cuban in the back. That's a bodega. This not a game, Cube. Being the logo won't make you look like a G. Oh my God. What inspired that performance? You was wilding.
My title was on the line.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't trying to go out like that. You know what I'm saying? At that time I've been the logo for 2 years
Mm-hmm.
and 34 days. You know what I'm
Damn.
saying? I was trying to hold on to that title.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and Cuban even wanting to challenge for a title made me feel like, okay, now this journey means something. Now it's time to now it's time to go. I felt like I was Shawn Michaels defending in my title against Bret Hart. You know what I'm
Damn.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
Cuban's such a tactician when he battling, and you may think his prep is like all over the place, but he's real strategic about how he raps and how he attacks his opponent.
Mm-hmm.
You know me, I'm looking for the flashiness. That's why I said I was Shawn Michaels. He was Bret Hart coming for something that he felt like he could elevate. And he did that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Cuban. You know, he
Shout
the
out
longest
Cuban.
reigning logo. You know what I'm saying? That was a classic battle. One of my
I
favorite
agree.
battles in my whole career. One of my favorite
I
battles in
agree.
my whole career.
Very fire battle. But what does it mean to you to be from the DMV?
It means a lot, bro. It means you from a place where is I got this in my bio on Instagram, and I live by this quote. Talent is divided evenly. Opportunity isn't. We come from a place where there's a lot of talented motherfuckers everywhere,
Mm-hmm.
but everybody don't get that same opportunity. So when you get that opportunity to show yourself, your brand and everything like that, you hold it with such high regard. So me, anytime I rap, I'm gonna mention DMV, OSBL, shout out to Kales, big KMM shit. That means if it wasn't for the DMV, I wouldn't be who I am. I wouldn't I would just be a nigga that knew how to rap.
That's real. That's super real.
Yeah,
So
for real.
looking at battle rap as a landscape and just like trying to get from point A to point B. What's been the toughest part about navigating industry politics for you? And don't hold back. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what's been
Nah,
difficult.
the difficult part is the favoritism.
Mm-hmm.
And but before I get into that, I think the most difficult part for a battler is to get out of themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So some of us we be so cool for school. We be too cool for school. And I ain't gonna
Mm-hmm.
lie, I used to be like that. I'm not gonna get in these spaces and do all this extra shit for these niggas to like me. Nigga, you gonna like the raps. But it ain't like that.
Mm-hmm.
But that also leads into the politics. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? If you're not in spaces a lot, niggas ain't gonna know who you are, or niggas ain't gonna
Mm-hmm.
fuck with you, or they gonna know you fire and still don't bring your name up when it's time to bring your name up. You know
Facts.
what I'm saying?
Facts.
Because you're not in the space. Like nigga,
Mm-hmm.
just because I ain't in the space, that don't mean I ain't just kill my last four opponents. That didn't mean that I almost walked the whole tournament on a total of 45 minutes, on a total of 30 minutes prep. That don't mean that all the niggas that you done put on this list know how it goes with me. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean nothing. But that's the hardest part is the favoritism. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if you don't got the if you ain't in the spaces a lot, I feel like if you ain't, you know what I'm saying, pandering a lot, then the fans don't like you. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Or it's not even they don't like you. They just you just not on their mind a lot. And
Mm-hmm.
as a battler, that's difficult because you trying to live your real life. You trying to come up with this material for people who probably don't know how to rap. They're just going to judge it. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Facts.
And and put on performances despite whatever you're going through. So
Mm-hmm.
the politics is the most difficult part, bro. And I'm learning how to navigate that now. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm seeing guys who I know that ain't that social in real life that get on spaces and make it work for them. So I gotta just, you know what I'm saying? I gotta make it work for me.
You're 100% right. And that's what it comes down to. Spaces is a marketing tool. And so you'd be
Yep.
shooting yourself in the foot as a talent to not utilize it for that. You got some people using it as a dating app. You got some people doing whatever they do. But if you're trying to develop your brand, like I built the whole brand for myself from Spaces. All the leagues I
Right.
work with,
Mm-hmm.
most of them never met me. Luckily, I was able to go to OSBL and go to the Riot and meet the league owners in person. But a lot of the leagues that I work with, I never met. You know what I'm saying? But I was able to build
Right.
those relationships through Spaces. So I tell people all the time, market your brand, use Spaces, don't let Spaces use you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I ain't gonna lie, I used to be a spaces hater. Fuck
Yeah,
Op, fuck Eunice, fuck
yeah,
Kai, fuck Rain, fuck all of them. I used to be like, until you get in some live battles, I don't even want to hear it.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Until I started seeing the development of the spaces and I started seeing how beneficial it was for the culture.
yeah, yeah,
I think that's one of the most beneficial things that has happened to battle rap
yeah,
is the spaces because
yeah.
it gives people who you anybody can get in the space. They don't have to know nothing about battle rap. They could
Hmm.
get in the space and be hearing y'all talk, and then they click on your page. Oh, he raps. He a battle rapper. What is this? Then they getting
Hmm.
into it, but they would have never done it if y'all wasn't in a space together talking about something or rapping.
Facts.
Fatty was just on the space an hour or two ago getting niggas to rap. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? We rappers.
Hmm.
That's what we do. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? So I fucks with the spaces. You know what I'm saying? I wish I got on that wave a little sooner, but I'm
Hmm.
picking up for sure.
Let's go. I like the sound of that. So you from the
I'm picking up.
DMV. I want you to give me your top five DMV battlers all time. Let's go.
Outside of myself,
Let's
outside of
go. Talk
myself,
heavy.
and all of these names, I'm gonna give you a reason why.
Okay.
And this is not in particular order, but I think the number one is going to be number one, and I'm not changing it. It's
Hmm.
drugs, and I'm gonna tell you why. DC, he kicked it. He made the door, made the lock, the key, and then kicked it open. He could have used the key to open it, but no, he kicked it open for the whole DC, and he's still currently doing this thing. You know what I'm saying? He's been on the big stage, the big names. He's been a pillar for DMV battle rap since the beginning, since Bar Benders, bring your bars from CBG to OSBL to I'm missing a whole bunch of old DMV leagues that's out there. He done been on all of them.
Do or die battle
He's
league.
giving back,
Yep. Yep.
do or die. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Yep.
So drugs is number one for me.
Hmm.
Number two, Jack Boy. Jack Boy being from Richmond, just the whole DMV. He's been on big stages. He's had memorable moments. That whole fuck New York, fuck the Knicks, fuck the Yankees, fuck that's forever memorized. That's going to be a legendary moment, and that's transcended battle rap. I've seen Knicks fans use that doesn't follow battle rap. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? I mean, I've seen other people use that against the Knicks that don't got nothing to do with
It
battle
go
rap.
viral all the
So
time.
that's
Yep.
it goes viral every time it's posted.
Yep. Yep.
He's been on stages with big names and big
Hmm.
moments. There are
Hmm.
moments that don't go in his favor, but if he doesn't get that moment, then it doesn't matter. He got a battle with John John. That's an accomplishment in itself. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Um, Number three, free fame.
Free
For
fame.
anybody in the DMV that started battling from 2019 until now, Fame kicked the door down for you. Fame, if it wasn't for Fame, he used to say this. He used to say, had this saying back when I first started, and I never understood it until I became higher up.
Mhm.
He said, I made it so you niggas don't have to go out for your food. And I didn't understand what that, I didn't understand what he meant. I'm like, what do you mean? You the reason why niggas don't have to go out for their food. But then when I started realizing that all the names want to come to the DMV now, you know what I'm saying? The stuff
Mhm.
that he was doing, Kales was doing, the networking, the all of that, the good business is bringing the names, bringing the food here. You don't have to go out and get it because now they want to come here because of the work that they put in, the foundation that they laid.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So fame is the top five for me.
Mhm.
Um, Number four, I might have to go with damn, who did I have it for? I had drugs. I had Jack Boy. I had Fame.
Mhm.
Murdoch. I don't know. A lot of people don't know about Murdoch. He bought DNA to the DMV.
Damn.
Murdoch is a legend.
Shout out
Murdoch,
Murdoch.
when it come to DC battle rap, Murdoch is up there. You know what I'm saying? He paved the way for a lot of the DC battlers. Anybody you hear you say the district, Murdoch, Murdoch had laid the foundation for that.
Mhm.
Um, in OSBL, we got Death Dealers. Murdoch was the original Death Dealer.
Damn.
Uh, Legend, a legend. And number five, it was hard for me to come up with this, but my fifth slot goes to Sheed,
Let's
and
go. She
because
happens.
Sheed, his branding, his influence, his impact
Mhm.
is unmatched,
Undeniable. Yep.
unmatched,
Yep.
unmatched. He's given back to the DMV in so many ways, the league and just the culture in general. And he's still current. I wanted to give it to Ace. I
Mhm.
wanted to say Swervo, but I feel like the run that she is on right now
Mhm.
it warrants him being top five DMV all time.
Damn.
You
That's
know what I'm
real.
saying? So
That's
that's my
super
top
real.
five.
That's a solid list. So let me ask you, you got a lot of
Mm-hmm.
history at OSBL. Who do you want to battle
Mm-hmm.
that's over there that you haven't battled yet?
Damn, who is over here that I haven't battled? I got the most battles on OSBL. So it's
Hmm.
like I think the only names that's left out there for me to battle on OSBL is like Zeke, Raw.
Fire.
If me and P Black can get a fair fade,
Fire.
um, Drugs is back.
Fire. Very
That's
fire.
that's probably it. Them four
I
right
like
there.
you in drugs a
Outside of
lot.
that, I done battled everybody.
So we seen you debut on URL against Sino Savvy. Big salute to you for doing that. Who else would you want to
Appreciate
battle
it.
on your journey at URL?
All the new niggas. Anybody from Wu class on, come get it. Come get this work. I don't give a fuck who it is. I respect all them niggas and all them niggas know I ain't sweet. Any nigga that ever stood across from me know that they about to get work. They about to get work. So Klutz, Hansel, Wu himself, Justice, um, who else? I don't care. All them niggas can come outside. I want to see all them niggas. P Black,
Ah,
Raw, Blue, all them niggas.
ah,
Everybody. I that's the type of smoke that I want. And I feel like
damn.
all them niggas ain't going they gonna know that it's not sweet. Try ask them. It's not gonna be
They
sweet.
all know.
And
They
now
know
they
you a
might
threat.
they going they supposed to know I'm a threat. They supposed to because I do this shit for real, Frank. This ain't just no nah, this is real life. We in real life right now.
Right now.
I
Talk
do this
heavy
shit, bro.
wordplay.
I do
Okay,
this
okay.
shit,
I,
bro.
I hear
Capo,
you calling out a bunch
Eunice,
of dudes.
Appa,
Hmm.
Eunice, Appa, Capo, all y'all. Dollar, come on. Let's work.
Okay. I like you in Dollar a lot. That's fire. Okay. So I hear you calling out a lot of dudes, but what about the females? What females you want to battle? Vets or new girls?
Vets. Okay, I'm gonna give you three names.
Okay.
Mallory,
Mm-mm.
Jay Gray. I no, not Jay
Fire.
Gray. Jay Love. Shout out to
Fire.
Jay Gray though, but
Mhm.
Mallory, J Love, and E Hart.
Fire. You don't want those problems. Are
E
you
Hart.
sure?
I want E Hart come outside, please. Just come on, step outside. And I feel like, and this is the thing though, like I feel like these vets, they want, you know what I'm saying, they want somebody that really is going like make them feel like, all right, yeah, I gotta rap. Tell E
Mhm.
Hart, if my name come across the E Hart desk and E Hart type in wordplay to Menace verses, yeah, she gonna know. She gonna know.
Let's go. Let's go. Okay. So what about like big name battlers? What are some big name matchups for Wordplay the Menace?
Big name matchups. I want to see guys like Ill Will.
Fire.
I want to see what's up with Rose, Froze. I
Fire.
want to see what's up with Tay Rock.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? T
Mm-hmm.
Top, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
T Top, Swamp. You know what I'm saying? I love battling the Carolinas. That's outside of the DMV. The Carolinas my favorite place to rap.
Damn.
And I battle T Top in Carolina. You know what I'm
Damn.
saying? I battle
Mm-hmm.
Swamp in Marion.
Wow.
Backyard. All you gotta do is just come outside. Just open the door.
That's it.
That's all you gotta do. Open the door, come outside, get smoke, go
That's
back
crazy.
in, do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Those names like T Top, but let's go. T Top, Swamp, and Ill Will. Those three names that I want.
Crazy. I gotta ask you, you're most known for being able to come up with material on short prep. How did you develop that skill? Where did that come from?
After my first battle,
Okay.
Kels hit me up on. I battled a nigga named Lost Page. My first
Mm-hmm.
battle,
Mm-hmm.
smoked him.
Mm-hmm.
Kels called me the next day, and this is 2019. She said, "Can you get a round done in 5 days and be in New York?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "All right, I'm gonna call you." She always say this: "Start writing, I'm gonna call you back." Boom. Friday come up there. I go to New York. I
Mm-hmm.
forgot who it was, but I battled
Mm-hmm.
him. I did good. I was clean. Didn't choke. She called my phone that night when I got back to Maryland. She was like, I know I just had you go out there, but can you get a round done in 2 days?
Mm-hmm.
My boy Strat, he couldn't battle. He couldn't make his battle on Showtime Battle Arena. So
Mm-hmm.
she asked me to put a round together in 2 days and battle this guy named P.
Mm-hmm.
So I did it. I got the round done in 2 days, and I went in there, and that was the first time I ever broke a building. That was the first time I ever like niggas like was grabbing me and all this alpha out of a reaction. You know what I'm saying? I've always
Okay.
gotten like, oh, that was fire, everything, but like grabbing me and doing all that.
Mm-hmm.
First time I broke a building, and Kels had just missed the battle. Kels
Damn.
walk into the venue, they like, yo, this nigga wordplay just. You know what I'm saying? The little
Mm-hmm.
what's the little meme where everybody run around? Oh, like niggas was going crazy, and she was mad.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, "Why didn't you wait for me to show up?" That's when I learned like if you rapping and Kel's gonna be there, don't rap till Kel's get there.
Damn.
But
Smart.
yeah, that was in less than 2 weeks I had to rap 2 different times, and you know what I'm saying. And ever since then, it's just been pressure. You know what I'm saying? I can remember things really well. I got a really
Mm-hmm.
good memory. I have photographic memory. So, and during them times, I just black out and I just envision my phone and I can just see the words that I'm writing. And then I
Mm-hmm.
just start rapping. You know what I'm saying? I think that the peak of my short prep was the bullpen tournament.
Damn.
Um, I was working the event
Mm-hmm.
and I'm at the door taking tickets,
Mm-hmm.
scanning people in. Kales and Lady Caution come running up. We need you to rap. I'm like, huh? I'm working the door. Nah, we need you to rap. We'll get somebody to work the door for you right now. We need you to go
Damn.
outside. 10 minutes. We need you to come up with a round. I go out there. Rock pulled up in this orange little charger jump. He like, what you doing out here, word? Like, I know you ain't writing. I'm like, yeah, man, they got me out here. I got 4 minutes to come up with 3 minutes.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, bet, I got it done. Walked in there, smoked that nigga. Then I go back to the door I'm thinking my day is over. I'm thinking, all right, bet they just need me to do that one round. Nah, Kel's like, nah, we need you to next round. Next round, we need you. So
What?
the next round, I go back outside, and she said, but this time you got 15 minutes because we're doing the intermission. So I'm outside writing this shit. Anybody that was in that building can tell you I'm out here writing. Boom, 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 boom. I go back in there. It was like, all right, it's a triple threat. So it's me and two other niggas. I literally altered my material to sound like I'm talking to both them niggas at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
That's
I'm using my
crazy.
performance, pointing at
Hmm.
both of them. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Just making it work, and I win.
Hmm.
So I'm like, all right, I gotta be done, nigga. I go back to the table. They said you about to battle tied up in 5 minutes.
What?
I said, yo, 5 minutes? I, nigga, I'm doing all type of tied flips. I can come with tied pods, tied up, even the score, anything I can think of with tied,
Hmm.
nigga. I'm going
Hmm.
in there. I battle him, win, and it's like, all right. Before I even got on the stage to battle tied up,
Hmm.
she said, "Kel, tell me if you win, if you beat him, you better win the whole tournament." She said, "You better win the whole tournament." I beat this nigga, and then my next and last opponent is Mallory. And I'm like, yo, I don't even know what I'm gonna say right, cause right now I'm fresh out of bars, my nigga.
Hmm.
I don't have no bars left. I can't think of nothing. So I'm outside. I'm going through like old bars that I haven't said yet that was ass. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna just take this and try to make it better.
Hmm.
I go in there, and for that I only had 10 minutes because Mallory had just won her battle before I battled tied up. I go in there, I'm rapping against Mallory, and I choke, and I couldn't get through. Like I was one transition away from taking me to the rest of the round,
Damn.
and I lost. But that was the peak of me. Like, yo, I can. There ain't no like. I don't give a damn how much time you give me. I don't care. I'm gonna make it work. That's why I say I'm the king of this short prep shit. Like niggas, they like these guys take the spaces 30 minutes prep in the spaces is short prep. No, nigga, it's not. You are
Five,
reading
ten
your
minutes.
phone. Yeah, you're reading your phone. Short prep is going outside, isolating yourself, and coming up with fresh material, memorizing it, going back in front of that camera, in front of the building, and breaking that building. That's short
Damn.
prep.
Damn. That is
That
crazy.
I this 30-minute hour prep spaces shit. That's not short prep. It's just let's see what that's just saying how see if you could think of some crazy shit in 20 minutes. Take the phone away from you, then rap it. Can you still deliver? I
Mm.
can. I always could. Niggas
Wordplay.
that
You
called
want
me for
to?
short prep. Yeah, bro. I ain't about to say niggas know. I'll battle anybody on short prep. I don't give a damn who it is. I'll let you know. I won't wait until the morning of, or if you that froggy, I won't write till I get to the venue.
Yo, that's hip hop. That's the right energy. I love that energy, man. That's that
Mm-hmm.
competitiveness, that boldness, that courage to be able to commit yourself to something like that. Big salute to you, man. I love that energy.
I,
I gotta ask you,
I
you've done
appreciate it.
some incredible things. You've had some incredible battles. Your journey's been incredible. Why do you think you haven't gotten your just due in battle rap yet? What do you think is what's keeping you from the next level?
Um, what I honestly think it's a combination of me not appealing to the fans enough,
Okay.
and a combination of these niggas being too safe. I feel like if them niggas, if these new up and coming URL niggas stand in front of me, niggas are going to be able to see like, yo, this nigga wordplay can is literally just as good as this nigga or that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Ask any of them niggas, bro. When I didn't make the Crucible, all right, let's go. Let's talk Crucible, bro.
Mhm.
All right. The first Crucible, I've been to two. The
Mhm.
first Crucible, I got it as a wild card because I
Mhm.
did good at Unity. That's back when they was
Mhm.
doing the Unities, and I rapped in Vegas. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? Kels called me. She was like, "Nigga, we gonna pick you as a wild card." Nigga, I
Mhm.
thought publishing clearinghouse just rang my doorbell. Nigga, I was lit. Nigga, I'm in the middle of a 2K game. I dropped the controller
Mhm.
and ran out there. I was like, "This is lit. I'm about to be on URL." I wasn't ready. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
My
Mhm.
judges was Jack Boy, Ace I mean, Tink the Demon, Holmesy. They all told me, you ain't ready. You ain't ready. You
Damn.
ain't ready. So that for that whole year, Frank, I dug in and I worked, bro. I worked my
Mhm.
ass off. Second Crucible come around, Vincent picks me because I did good at active duty
Mhm.
against SBE Smoke.
Mhm.
And she was hosting, and she picked me to be a picked me as her, as you know what I'm saying. So I go
Mhm.
down there, bro. Me and 40K. I don't know if you're familiar with 40K, but me
Mhm.
and 40K had. They said we had probably the best back and forth.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? To the point
Mhm.
where they came back out and got me and 40K to come back in there and rap again.
Damn.
Now, before me and him rapped again, they was like, ho, if we gonna give them this opportunity, let's bring back a few of the guys who we wasn't for sure on.
Mhm.
So they bring in some other guys like Wise was there, Bandit and Lino. So those guys, they come back in and they rap. Now, it was some niggas like Wise where they was like, hey yo, it's just you just we know what you do, but it just wasn't it today. But we gonna fuck with you, but we just want you to we need you to do better next time. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? Uh I go in there, I rap again, they fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Mhm.
thinking like I'm a lock in, I'm shoe in. I know I
Mhm.
am.
Mhm.
My round was crazy. Everybody out there saying my round's crazy, the way I deliver everything was on point. I didn't get picked. And I think it's a combination of popularity, because P himself came out and said, hey, it's some guys out here that we already know. So we kind of feel more comfortable with going with them. But hey,
Mhm.
who's to say they gonna still be here a year from now?
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking if you can look at somebody and don't see them still here a year from now, why would you even like, you know what
That's
I'm saying?
real.
But
That's
anyway,
real.
so we standing outside and they had already picked their people. And you know what I'm saying? Niggas was mad. Twerk was out there like, I'ma clap this bitch up if y'all don't pick Lino. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Uh they picked Bandit because they knew Bandit. Now I'm not saying Bandit wasn't good, but Bandit wasn't better than me. He wasn't better than me. The
Mhm.
fuck? You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Mhm.
So you know, uh, I feel like that goes to that too. And the niggas after everything happened, we go on Twitter, Woo make it, Eunice make it, you know what I'm saying? And everybody that told me that they made it was like, hey yo, you belong right here, bro.
Mhm.
You belong right here. You belong right here with us. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Mhm.
I wasn't ready for when Souffle and Foots weren't in there. I'm standing outside the building watching the bricks fall from the building while Souffle rapping. I knew I wasn't ready.
Mhm.
You feel me?
Mhm.
I'm literally watching the building crumble. I'm like, damn. I'm I went in there and did my thing. I knew I wasn't ready. The second time around, I was ready.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And I
Mhm.
feel like if the intake and RBE would have kept going, like I'd have been king over there too. I don't
Fuck I
think like anytime I put my mind to something, I'm not
Mhm.
losing.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I'm not losing. We both going to win, nigga, or we both going to die or something. I'm not losing if I put my 100% in all this shit, bro. None of them niggas is beating me. I feel like I got just as good of a pen as Klutz, and I feel like I punch just as good as Foots and Preem and Woo.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And I feel like I got the conviction and all that real substance shit that Hansel got too. And I feel like on stage, I feel like I draw the crowd just as well as Capo and Justice.
Mhm.
And I know I command the room just as well as Muwap. So
Mhm.
them niggas stand in front of me, they going, like, am I looking into a mirror?
Damn.
Is this me? Is
Damn.
this me? No, it's wordplay, nigga. The fuck?
Talk heavy,
Niggas know,
talk
Frank.
heavy. Okay.
Niggas know.
Mhm. I like that energy. You were once the logo of OSBL. What did it mean to you to be the logo of OSBL?
It meant everything because that's not something that I called myself. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? Let's revisit this battle again. Me versus SBE Smoke when
Mm-hmm.
Vixen hosted. He said against me, Kales, you about to get your logo shot. The next day, Kales goes into the group. Hey, is Wordplay the logo of OSBL? Everybody in there agreed. And they crowned me king. I didn't call myself that. The work that I
Mm-hmm.
put in, the dedication that I gave this league and
Mm-hmm.
everything, bruh, I am OSBL. So it was only right for me to be the first logo. Shout out to Swerve because before that, it was the saying that Fame built a house, Swerve put it out, and Word keep the lights on.
I like that.
I was while Swervo and them was out there battling on URL, just getting started. I was stayed at home holding this shit down.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they say I kept the lights on.
Mm-hmm.
So it was only right for me to be the logo. And I feel like anybody else who's the logo after that looks at me as the standard.
Damn.
I'm the standard. I'm the best nigga in the fucking world.
That's the right energy. Well, then, if you're the best nigga in the world, wordplay, we got to talk about Active Duty Field Test 3. That's coming
Let's
up.
get it.
Talk to the people about the dynamics of how this is going to go and what this event means to you. June 27th, make sure y'all tap in. Talk to me about this event.
This what it means to me is like deja vu. The
Mm-hmm.
last time I was on a field test, I was
Mm-hmm.
with the top tiers and I got picked for the Crucible.
Mm-hmm.
I had one of the best performances that night.
Mm-hmm.
This time gonna be the same thing. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? It's me, Black Ab, and Hood Life Vito, team top tiers. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? We looking to go 3-0. It don't matter what tier we got. It don't matter who call us out. We is belt all night.
Damn.
We already locked in. We know the strategy. We know what it is. This ain't
Damn.
about this ain't about you just trying to get a name. It's your opportunity to get a name. So I'm gonna shoot higher than what I'm really good at. No, nigga,
Mm-hmm.
you gotta win. Your team has to win. So you
Mm-hmm.
so you take the shit that you think is gonna be the win. And honestly, I think my round is anybody step in front of that shit, they getting sent. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like my team, we got the best strategy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Our chemistry is A1
Mm-hmm.
and we locked in. Make sure y'all get y'all tickets. You know what I'm saying? The day before is active duty. The day after is active duty field test. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And the top tier is going 3-0. That's all I got to say, man.
Okay.
That's all I got to
Okay.
say.
When it's all said and done, wordplay to menace, what will be your legacy?
My legacy is going to be somebody that changed the culture for the better and expanded it beyond what it is right now.
Mm-hmm.
I've talked to you off of here about some things that I'm working on, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely in the mix of launching that as we speak. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
this is going to be something that I feel like every league can benefit from, every battler, every fan,
Mm-hmm.
everything. People are going to look at battle rap differently with what I present. And hopefully the whole culture will get on board with it. Hopefully it's something that they all fuck with and everything like that. I'm sure
Mm-hmm.
that they are because I had all of y'all in mind. I had every fan in mind, the weird fans, the non-weird fans, the dedicated fans, the
Mm-hmm.
lifelong fans, all of that. The fake
Mm-hmm.
fans, all of y'all
Mm-hmm.
have been thought of building this empire that I'm almost ready to present to y'all.
Mm-hmm.
So at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, I want Wordplay the Menace to be looked at as somebody that changed the battle rap forever
I
and
love
made
that.
it comparable to the music industry. I want niggas to look at the battle rap like the music industry. It's
Mm-hmm.
just as big because those guys watch us.
Mm-hmm. Wordplay to menace, you are one of the greatest talents to emerge out of your region. Your work ethic is impeccable. Your commitment to quality, your hunger and competitiveness, your drive and ambition. I want you to know that the world sees what you're doing. We respect you. We appreciate your contribution to the culture. The sky is the limit for you. I just wanted to take this day to give you your flowers. Don't stop. Keep stepping into your greatness, Wordplay the Menace. God bless you.
Thank you, bro. And I appreciate you. I appreciate everything you've done for the culture. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't listen. Same thing to you. When it's all said and done, they're not gonna be able to talk about battle rap without saying Frank White.
I appreciate that. If you really mean that, then don't lose on June 27th, nigga.
I got you, bro. I ain't losing. I ain't
Let's
losing.
go. Salute, Wordplay. We out of here.